You ever notice how some people seem to just fade out before they actually pass away? Like they're slowly stepping back from life, inch by inch, leaving behind subtle signs, but we often miss them. We tell ourselves it's just old age, or they're just tired, or it's nothing serious. But here's the truth no one wants to talk about. 99% of seniors show clear warning signs before they die. And if you know what to look for, you can make a world of difference. You can bring peace, comfort, even a few more months or years of precious time. This video could be the reason someone you love gets to stay around a little longer. We're going to talk about 5 powerful, emotional, and sometimes heartbreaking signs the body gives when it's nearing the end. These aren't guesses or myths. These are real, observable shifts that doctors, caregivers, and loved ones notice again and again. And by the end of this video, you'll not only know what to watch for, but you'll understand what these signs truly mean, what you can do about them, and how to make these final years or months more meaningful. So if you care about your parents, your spouse, or even your own health after 60 or 70, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps us keep creating this kind of valuable content that truly matters in people's lives. Why watching this video, you'll learn how to spot these signs early, how to respond without fear, and how to use them as a guide to give more love, more attention, and more presence in someone's final chapter. It's not just about preventing death. It's about honoring life while it's still here. So let's get into it. Let's begin with something most people ignore: withdrawal. It doesn't happen suddenly. It's like watching someone slowly step off stage during a play. They stop joining conversations. They don't laugh as often. They might sit quietly in a room where everyone else is talking, lost in their own world. And it's not because they're sad, at least not always. It's because the mind and body are naturally preparing to detach. There's a term for this in palliative care: detaching from the world. It's a real thing. And when someone starts losing interest in the things they once loved, gardening, chatting on the phone, their favorite TV shows, it's not just aging. It's often a subtle sign that they're turning inward, getting ready for the end. And if we're not paying attention, we might just miss this beautiful, quiet call for closeness. What can you do? Be there. Sit next to them even if they don't talk. Read out loud. Hold their hand. Presence, real, calm, patient presence, can remind the heart that it's still connected, that it's still loved. Sometimes just that reminder makes all the difference. The second sign is something deeply physical and often overlooked: changes in eating habits. Not just, "I'm not hungry today," but a deeper aversion to food. You might see someone push away meals they used to love. They'll say food doesn't taste good anymore, or it's too much trouble to chew, or they're not thirsty. But behind these words, the body is quietly winding down. In the final year of life, appetite often fades, especially when the body starts conserving energy for only the most basic functions. This isn't just about nutrition. It's a sign of change at a cellular level. Organs are slowly preparing to rest. But what's beautiful is that food becomes less about fueling the body and more about nourishing the soul. So instead of pushing big meals, offer comfort foods in small portions. A spoon of soup, a bit of ice cream. Let them enjoy flavors without pressure. Let them taste nostalgia. Let food become a memory, a connection, a small joy. Then comes the third sign: sleep patterns shift dramatically. You might think your loved one is just getting extra rest, but in reality, the body is starting to blur the boundaries between day and night. They might sleep more than 14 hours a day, napping through conversations, dozing off while eating, and sometimes they'll be wide awake in the middle of the night, gazing quietly, lost in thought. This change isn't random. It's the body slowing down the brain, the metabolism, the heartbeat. It's like a deep winter setting in, a gentle pause before the final sleep. But this is also when dreams can become vivid. Some seniors begin seeing people who've already passed, mothers, brothers, long-lost friends, and they talk to them. They say things like, "She's waiting for me," or "I'll be going home soon." Don't dismiss it. These are sacred moments. Listen, hold space, be gentle. Even if you don't believe in the spiritual side of things, these dreams often bring comfort to the person experiencing them. They're part of the process. Don't interrupt. Just be there. The fourth warning is a loss of physical strength, but not just in the way you expect. It's not just about needing help up the stairs or using a cane. It's when someone starts stumbling more often, even in familiar spaces. When they can't lift their arms long enough to dress themselves. When their hands tremble just trying to hold a toothbrush. These aren't just signs of weakness, they're signs of energy depletion. The body is now redirecting energy from the muscles to the essential organs. It's trying to survive, but only in the most basic ways. The tragedy here is that we often tell them to try harder, to move more, to exercise. But what they need is rest, dignified rest, not being treated like they're lazy or helpless, but being supported as they ease into this quieter phase. Help them with love. Don't rush them. Don't shame them. Let them know that it's okay to lean, to ask, to receive. And finally, the fifth sign, the one that breaks hearts but also opens them. Sudden clarity or bursts of energy right before the end. It's called the rally. It's when someone who's been quiet or unwell suddenly perks up. They smile. They ask for their favorite meal. They remember old stories. They look almost like their younger self. And family members often feel a wave of hope. Maybe they're getting better. But the truth is, this rally is usually a final gift. A beautiful, mysterious moment of light before the flame goes out. Some say it's the soul's way of saying goodbye. Others believe it's the last surge of energy from the brain and heart. Whatever the cause, don't take it lightly. Use this moment. Hug them tight. Say the things you've held back. Tell them they are loved, they are forgiven, they are remembered. And if you're the one experiencing this rally, cherish it. Write that letter. Make that call. Say what you need to say. Watching someone you love go through these signs isn't easy. But knowing what they mean can give you power. Not the power to stop death, but the power to meet it with love, with dignity, with grace. These signs are not failures. They're not warnings to panic. They're gentle messages from the body and the soul, saying it's time to slow down, to connect deeper, to make peace. And if you're the one noticing these signs in yourself, know this: you are not alone. You are seen. You are still valuable. Your presence still matters more than you know. Life after 60, 70, even 80, it's not about fighting time. It's about honoring every breath, every smile, every goodbye. If this video gave you clarity or brought someone to mind, hold that person close today. Sit with them, listen, and live these years with awareness, with gratitude, with open hands. Because sometimes the most powerful way to fight death is to love more deeply while we're still here.